Let's get right into it, because when you think about the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers guys, especially this Boston Celtics team, the expectations this year, what are you expecting from them?
I'm expecting great things, and I want Jason Tatum to be happy. He should be the first option. Go back to his rookie season. I want that Jason Tatum, because he looked comfortable. He knew he belonged in the NBA. He was scoring at will. Last season, he looked uncomfortable, unhappy. So he's got to get back to being happy. But I think he'll be happy if he's the first option. And then last but not least, Jaylen Brown. That brother can play defense. He can get out on the wing. He got his money now. So it's time for him to step forward and be the man that he could be as a basketball player.
Wilbon Magic brought up Jason Tatum. He brought up Jaylen Brown. I have no argument with that. But excuse me, Gordon Hayward got paid too, $131 million. He can play, at least before he got hurt a couple of years ago. Came back last year. They were a 500 team with him in the starting lineup, 16 games above 500 once they had him coming off the bench. How pivotal of a role do you expect him to play this year?
It better be huge. And he better go back even further to his Utah days. They got to get that right. So we're going to find out tonight a lot. Is Jaylen Brown going to be in the starting lineup? Is he going to stay there? Gordon Hayward, is he better coming off the bench? That's something. Look, the Celtics never used to have a problem with that, because sixth man was always something they embraced. So that's what we're looking to on the Boston side, but you know what I'm looking for.
Well, listen, Celtics-Sixers come up within the next half hour. They'll be on the 30 minutes past the hour. They're going up against one another tonight, obviously. When you look at the Philadelphia 76ers, guys, they're my favorites to come out of the Eastern Conference. I look at Joel Embiid, the acquisition of Al Horford. He's not on Boston anymore. He's here with you now. Even though Josh Richardson is no Jimmy Butler, he can still play. The combination of losing Butler and Redick concerns me. Their bench or lack thereof concerns me, but I still think the Philadelphia 76ers have the best starting five in the Eastern Conference. So say you, what do you say about that, Magic?
I believe that too. And also too, when you think about Ben Simmons taking another step this year, and Joel Embiid has to empower Ben Simmons to take the shot, to be aggressive on the offensive end. Listen, you're not going to make every shot, Ben, but you got to look for the shot. And the more you make, the more you have more confidence in your jump shot.
You have a lot of faith in Philadelphia?
I do, because of Embiid. Those tears he cried when that shot went bounce in, and they lost to Toronto, and Embiid was distraught. To me, there's got to be some carryover from the summer, into the summer, and now into the regular season. He should be an MVP, top 3 MVP candidate in the league, Steve.
My apologies for not being able to suffocate you all with this particular subject, but I have something else on my mind, ladies and gentlemen. The Los Angeles Lakers played a game at the Staples Center last night against the home team. That was the Los Angeles Clippers. First battle for LA went to the Clippers, 112-102 over the Lakers. Anthony Davis had 28 points. LeBron James was held to 18 points on 7 of 19 shooting from the floor. He scored just 4 points in the second half and finished with 5 turnovers. On the other side, of course, Kawhi Leonard scored a game-high 30 points. He was helped out by the Clippers bench, which outscored the Lakers 60-17. Were we all foolish in thinking that the Lakers could potentially be a favorite over the Clippers for this season, Magic Johnson?
Well, we can't say that just one game is going to change what we all think is going to happen, the Clippers and Lakers.
Did it give you cause to pause?
Oh, for sure, because I'm concerned, because I think you're giving LeBron too much point guard duty. He should play some point guard some, but also let somebody else bring the ball down. Because I felt last night Patrick Beverly and some of the other players on the Clippers wore him down.
Guys, I'm coming to both of y'all with this. I was incredibly disappointed with LeBron James only from this perspective. He played well defensively. Offensively, I expected him to be more assertive, not just because that's what his game usually entails, but also because you got a guy in Kawhi Leonard that has sauntered into L.A. saying, this is my town now, I'm taking over, got the New Balance commercials and all of this stuff, and yet LeBron had no answer. Dare I say he looked timid.
But they got more to figure out. The Lakers have more to figure out, which means LeBron has more to figure out. Kawhi Leonard is joining a team. Do you know what Doc Rivers told both of us last night he was happiest about? He could plug both pieces, and they haven't gotten to Paul George yet, into what they did last year, Stephen, and not have that bigger alteration. This is a new Laker team with a dominant figure in Anthony Davis. The Clippers don't have to do that. Kawhi Leonard can pick his spots, and although his offense is now nearly caught up with his defense, which is amazing, Kawhi Leonard, it was like he had decided just where he was going to focus his energies. Remember, he's joining a 48-win team.
Real quick, Magic, I saw LeBron trying to force the ball to Anthony Davis entirely too much. Seemed too predictable.
Well, I didn't like the offense of the Lakers because in preseason, we saw pick and roll with Anthony Davis. We didn't see any of that last night. And the fact that Anthony Davis, get him on the move when you want him to have the ball. I don't want LeBron to have to be a point guard the whole game because he's got to take his breaks in terms of getting his rest. So let somebody else bring the ball down.
Will Rondo be that guy, Irvin?
He probably will once he gets back, but give Doc Rivers credit. He did two great moves. First, Beverly, pressure LeBron full court. Just wear him down. And then second, he took Zubac out early, like 2 minutes into the game, put his small lineup in, and that's when the Clippers actually took off.
And Doc said before the game when asked, I've got to play this by ear. I don't think he knew. He said he didn't know when he was going to go small, thought he was going to do it early. It was very effective. And just imagine, you can put Paul George into that small lineup and be even more effective, particularly defensively.
Well, what we found out last night, the Clippers got more firepower than the Lakers.
I love how y'all acting like there's reason for optimism when y'all giving a lot of reasons to be nervous. But I'll just leave it at that. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.